Hi, how you guys doing? I'm Johnny Shaboo. I'm giving my picks for college basketball for the day. Today I have 10 games that I'm going through. I'm going to start off with Washington State and Arizona State. Like I predicted last game, it was going to be very tight. Washington State has a little bit better defense than Arizona, and I feel like they can keep up with them. Today, last time out, they went to overtime. They were tied after half. They were tied after a second. Overtime, Arizona State got the best of them. They won by 3. Today, mind you, they were missing a couple players as well, which they might get back today. But I don't think that matters. I like Washington State to come within 4.5 points today, possibly come out with the win. They played real tight last game, so I'd consider that one. Dayton's in St. Bonaventure. No. Dayton just lost to St. Joe's by 13, St. Joseph's. St. Bonaventure just slapped George Washington by 47. St. Bonaventure is 8-0 at home, and Dayton's 3-5 on the road. Conference, St. Bonaventure is 11-3. You know what? They're just tearing things apart, tearing teams apart. So in this scenario, I do like St. Bonaventure to win the game. 8-point spread seems a little high considering how Dayton's been playing recently. Dayton just had a good game against Richmond, or I think it was Richmond or St. Louis. They won by 15. No, they're a decent team. So, but I do like St. Bonaventure to teach them a lesson. If they're losing to St. Joe's by 13, St. Bonaventure is going to give them a little bit more trouble, especially how they played last game. I would like them to continue that same stride and win this game. Let's jump off to St. Joe's and Richmond. Now, St. Joseph, we just talked about, beat Dayton by 13. But the way they did it, this is pretty crazy. They shot 18 for 42 in the three-point line. 18 three-pointers in a college game. You don't see that in NBA games. But if they're shooting that kind of wildness, I expect them to have a decent day. But the way Richmond is 13-6 in the season, 6-4 in conference, they're 6-4 at home. St. Joseph's 0-9 on the road. 14.5 points seems like a ton of points today. To be honest, if they're going to be shooting like that, I think they're going to come within those numbers. Richmond is, in their last 10, they're 6-4. And they just lost one to St. Louis in overtime, which was a very tight game. Mind you, St. Joseph's on a 3-7 in their last 10, and they've won 2 in a row against LaSalle and Dayton. They beat LaSalle in overtime by 9. Obviously, Richmond should definitely win this game. By 14.5 points, I feel like is a little bit too much. So in that scenario, I think St. Joseph's might come within if they're shooting lights out like they were. UMass is in St. Louis today. The thing about this one is UMass puts up some points, and St. Louis has been just a little shaky, just a hair. They beat Richmond in overtime by 5. Prior to that, they lost to VCU by 2 points, and then they lost to Dayton at Dayton by 23 points. So they have some weak spots, and I think UMass might be able to put up some points on them and come within the 10.5 points. St. Louis favored by 10.5 today. Mind you, UMass just lost to Richmond by 14, but they beat Rhode Island by 8. It's going to be a tough game. In my opinion, I feel like UMass can put up some points, keep within those numbers. Let's jump to Miami, Florida's in Virginia. I don't like this game. I'm not going to be touching it, to be honest. Spread is 15.5 points. Virginia has been playing good lately. They're 9-1 at home, but they've coming off 3 straight losses. Kind of worries me. Miami, Florida's off 5 straight losses, and they're 3-14 in conference and only 1-7 on the road. Obviously, in my opinion, I feel like Virginia wins this game, but I only see it as maybe a 13-point spread, basically. Um, Virginia is averaging 13 points win at home. And Miami just coming off a loss to Clemson, and Florida State by 17, and Georgia Tech by 27. So I I like Virginia, but those numbers is not appealing to me right now. If it was just a few points under, I'd probably be all over Virginia. But at this scenario, I can't touch it. North Carolina's in Syracuse. This game should be very good in my eyes. When I was watching the games, Syracuse plays a zone. They play a zone because they're weaker on defense, to be honest. I think they're going to get very badly destroyed inside. I like North Carolina to win the game. They're favored by a point. North Carolina came out with a beautiful win against Florida State that I had. I knew the guy was going to get his 900th win. And today, I don't see any stopping them. Syracuse can score. They can definitely score. They have a lot of offensive talents. It's the problem's on defense. And North Carolina might be able to shut them down on defense and take advantage on the inside. As long as they keep the ball moving on that zone, and they'll find those holes inside, because Syracuse is just 1 second too late from what I'm noticing. So I like North Carolina. Let's jump to the Rutgers and Nebraska. Now, Rutgers is 13-9 overall. Nebraska's 6-17. Nebraska's 2-8 in their last 10. Rutgers 6-4. They're coming off both are coming off wins. And Nebraska's 5-9 at home to Rutgers 3-5 on the road. Basically, I like Rutgers to win this game. They just beat Indiana. My money's all over Rutgers if I was betting today. I do like them. Nebraska is not what you think. They're deep. You can say they're trying. You can say that they're trying, definitely trying. But I just don't feel like they have a chance. They beat Minnesota last by 4 points. But I think that's their last win of the season. I think they have 2-3 games left. I'll probably be against Nebraska the whole way through. Rutgers played real good against Indiana. They were down by 15, came back, did real well, and won the game by 9 points, I think. They did well. So I'm all over Rutgers today. Next game is Arizona and Oregon. So Arizona is they're going to outsize Oregon. They're outsizing them big time. I think the biggest guy on Oregon's 6'6". They play tough as nails on defense, man. You know what? You see them. They're not like Syracuse. Hands are up. They're ready for the ball. There's help defense. Oregon is no joke. I think they won last time by 2 points on the road. I like Arizona to come in and win this game, possibly. At least cover the 5-point spread, to come within 5 points. I do like Arizona in this scenario. The thing is about Arizona, they're very good free throw shooting, man. And they out-rebound everybody. I don't see Oregon stopping them. And basically in their last time they faced a team with height, like USC, they got hurt by 13, I think. So I'd like to see Arizona win this game and come within 5 points. Oklahoma's in Oklahoma State. Oklahoma State won the game like I predicted, in overtime like I predicted. But this case, I like Oklahoma to win this game. They're underdogs by a point on the road. You know what? It's going to be a tough environment. But from what I saw, it's a Cade Cunningham show. And you know what? I like Oklahoma to find a way to stop him, if not contain him, at least get everybody. Well, it's not even going to be much of a problem to get everybody else not involved. They look to Cade Cunningham in a lot of scenarios, and you know what? He's dominant, and he's there for every defensive stop. They don't even, when you pass by them, they're not even worried because there's the next man up behind them. So I can make a case for Oklahoma State. It's just that when it's one-sided, one player dominating the game, if something happens to them, God forbid, Oklahoma's going to take advantage. And they do have a lot of elite scorers, and they play just as good on defense. I like Oklahoma to even this out, win this game. And now Air Force is in Colorado State. Colorado State's favored by 20 points, and they won 2 days ago by 23. Air Force is nothing to brag about, to be honest. They're 1-9 in their last 10. Colorado State should put up a big win, but 20 points is not very appealing to me right now. But they definitely should win by 20. My bets of the day that I'd probably jump on is I like Oklahoma. I like Arizona. I like North Carolina. I think I like Washington State. Those are my picks for the day. Thank you guys for tuning in. Come back tomorrow. I'll be back here and giving more picks. Good luck to everybody, huh? Yalla, bye.